Hi everyone. In the first episode, I shared with you the building of the Hydrangea Room. This is the beginning of a new design for my backyard garden that is going to be beautiful with tons of flowers and little quickfire hydrangeas, some globe cedars, and just a pile of textures and colors to make it a wonderful area to sit out and converse with family and friends and enjoy the spring, summer, and fall months. Now let's have a look at episode 2 and what I have done. Ta-da! So I've went ahead and I've added in a variety of plants in here to bring on the beautiful colors, and I'm using colors and textures that will enhance the colors of the quickfire hydrangeas that are in here. And I started out with adding Cascade, Blue, Nepta. I will share with you the types of coneflowers I have put in here, but you can see there's some, because it's fall and there are sale plants that haven't got any blooms on them, and then there's some that are looking glorious in the sun. We also have a variety of yarrow. I did use pink and yellow yarrow. Really what I have done is I have dotted these on a diagonal across the bed so that there's constantly going to be color in between each plant. And I did one of, but a lot of the same plants within this bed. And I think even now, although the plants are newly planted in here, I think it's really added another dimension to this bed. And this is just the beginning. This bed is going to be much wider and full of way more plants. But I think this is a good start. There's some veronicas in here. You will see all different types of coneflowers, which I'm going to share with you in a second what I've added in here. I've got even white coneflowers in here to break things up. You can see there's some faint red here on that coneflower left. These were a yellow and pink, almost an orange coneflower, which really, if you look at that color and then the color on the hydrangea, they really stand out. And then we have the yarrows, more of an orange type here. I've added the white coneflowers there around the global cedar, and then more of the Cascade Blue, Nepta, and I got to remove the grass here. And just for fun, I threw in a pumpkin and I added my mushroom lights that change color. And then we have another coneflower here at the end and some salvia. And that is the light blue or light lavender salvia. We'll just double check on the container. But you can now see where I am going with this bed, and it's starting to show the outline. But this is just the beginning. We're going to have a third episode where we add more plants all along this bed on the outside, because I'm trying to keep the inside fairly wide for a sitting space, but I will come along and add some along the edge in here too to build this out a bit more. And of course, we're going to run this right across the yard, and I will continue to build on this with a bunch of arbors and pretty things. I'm just debating what I'm putting in to replace the grass, because this is not going to be a grassed area. I don't want to have to mow in here. And then we're going to have the delphinium here on the area of the deck, and it's going to be the background to all the plants in here. And I may add some more delphinium into the beds. I just have to be strategic. Sorry. I just have to be strategic because I don't want to overshadow the hydrangeas, and delphinium get tall. So it might be more in that area where I build that bed out further, closer to this new Hydrangea Room, and bring it in. And I might have lucked out and managed to get my tree person to come out and grind these stumps and take the other tree down. I'm waiting for official confirmation, so in a week or so they may be gone, which would be fantastic. So I'm going to give you a better look at the plants in here, and then I'm going to share with you what I put in case you want to add some of them to your garden and you're interested in some of the combos that I'm doing, or if you want to create a new area. Once again, these are fairly spent because of the time of year, but I think it'll be stunning next year. And coneflowers bloom most of the summer. It's not just a fall plant, although they do look stunning in their warm fall shades. But I have some pinks in here, and reds, whites, a little bit of yellow, and I'm just going to keep building on that. I want it vibrant and bold, just to be stunning. And I might even add some heucheras in here and some more of the gaillardias and stuff eventually here to build out the border. So let's have a look at the plants I've added and get into specific details on their names. All right, I was wrong on the name of the Nepeta. It was Persian blue, and I've used these many times in my garden. These are a very hardy perennial, zones 2, zones 3, and up. They do great, and they provide that lavender, beautiful lavender blue tone that just looks so gorgeous in the garden. And you can see I paid $5 for these. I then added Sassy Summer Taffy Yarrow to get that pink tone and pull out the color of the hydrangea. Echinacea Double Scoop Strawberry Deluxe Bright Red. And this one looks, although it says it's a red, to me it looks more of a magenta, like a deep pink, deep fuchsia. It doesn't look so red to me. I added the Watermelon Double Scoop in the bright pink. I only had one of those left, but I added that in. Then I added in the Sombrero Solar Red Echinacea. And these color of the pots are really, really helpful. This one is my favorite, Tangerine Orange Butterfly and Golden Shades Sunseeker Tequila Sunrise, which is a yellow golden, a little bit of an orange in there, and a bit of a pink. There is a view of how they're looking together from an angle, and you can see how the bed is gonna fill in with coneflowers. Because they are a beautiful fall flower, they fill in quick. So these will be filled up into really nice bunches in one season. So with coneflowers, you can count on that. And to keep them blooming, just cut off the blooms, don't cut the plant back, and it will send out new shoots. Always cut back to a leaf node and you will have beautiful color. I will post the name of the yarrow in the video so you can see what it is. I believe it's a Proven Winners yarrow, and that is why it's so ultraviolet bright. But I think it's gonna make this garden pop. It is a plant that's gonna be worth dividing and adding more throughout. I only have one of these, but you only need one. And then you just divide, and put it where you want it to go. So you can see how things are looking here. And we have a bunch of glorious colors and a bed that's starting to slowly fill in. And the whole thing will be like this by the end of next year, and a lot more in it. So stay tuned for episode 3, where I show you what else I'm putting in here, because this is the time of year in October where we start moving plants around where we want them to go for their forever home, we hope, and take advantage of the beautiful weather to do our transplants now. So thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I need to have all you people that are watching the videos and not subscribing, give me a subscription. It doesn't cost a cent, and it keeps me motivated to produce videos as well as all your wonderful comments. So thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.